All right, so hello everyone. Welcome back again to the class and good evening, Francis.
Good evening.
All right, so what's
Good
up today,
evening. Good
Francis?
evening.
Hello.
What's up today, Nick?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very well, even though now I'm little bit get cold ya. I don't know, kayak agak flu juga kayak gitu. I don't know, I got a flu because of the weather here. In the middle of the night, Francis, it was so windy. Then today and this late afternoon, we got some raining, yeah, and it's so heavy rain. Kayak it was so heavy rain. So nggak nentu banget cuacanya teman-teman. Jadi flu nih sekarang nih. Jadi nggak apa-apa lah. Tapi flu-nya ini sih, cuman sneezing aja, Francis, atau bersin-bersin aja. Hidungnya nggak merah ya. Kalau apalagi untungnya hidungnya nggak mancung, teman-teman. Kalau flu bisa bikin mancung kayak gitu enak sih, teman-teman. Mau saya. Okay, so Francis, we're going to open first our class today. So let's open it our class by praying together. Praying again. All right, finish. Thank you so much, Francis. So we would like to continue our lessons. And the good news that today we are going to learn English subject by listening. Okay, so we are going to practice our
Yay.
listening comprehension. It's easy listening, by the way, Francis. So don't think it too much. I will give you the spoiler that actually, even though it's listening, you can find the text on your module, so you don't need to think it twice. Yeah, you can listen to the audio while looking at your module kayak gitu teman-teman. There is the text over there kayak gitu. Jadi boleh dilihat nantinya teman-teman ya. Disesuaikan aja how they pronounce as a native speaker, and actually that's the way that we need to impersonate the way they pronounce the sentence kayak gitu. Cara mereka untuk melafalkan kalimat itu seperti apa dengan logatnya mereka seperti itu ya. So try to imitate them. Okay, so here I'm gonna show you the lessons of us today. All right, so this one. Hello, partners, and welcome to the class. It's already our day 14, and it means that tomorrow we still run the class and we still have 1 week left, ya, teman-teman, or five meetings left. So, jadi teman-teman kita tinggal pertemuan nanti di minggu terakhir, minggu depan akan jadi minggu terakhirnya. I hope that there is no any trouble and distraction. Oke, tapi kayaknya ada tahun baru sih, if I'm not mistaken ya. Jadi nanti bakalan nggak tahu nanti dari academic will tell me about that we are going to postpone the class again or not. So we are waiting for that. Kayak gitu ya, kita tunggu untuk itu teman-teman. Okay, so the topic is about my weekend atau akhir pekanku teman-teman. And here, okay, we are trying to practice our listening comprehension. Kita akan melatih untuk kemampuan mendengarkan kita, teman-teman, menggunakan audio. Okay, there is the dialogue between two people here, Francis. Then after that, you can look at your module. Then you know about the text, what they said. Okay. Then you can note later about the vocabulary that you don't know. Okay. Or if you want to practice, the first one is, oh yeah, by the way, I will play the audio twice. Saya akan putarkan audionya 2 kali, teman-teman. Maybe I will suggest you listening to the first audio without looking at the module first. Nah, yang kedua baru teman-teman boleh lihat, oh ternyata yang diomongin itu tadi ini, kayak gitu, sambil checking. So that's the way we practice it, kayak gitu ya. Okay, so let's jump into the following slide. Today's goals. We aim to understand listening and get used to learn from listening and also understanding the context of an audio. Jadi, tujuan kita adalah kita bertujuan untuk memahami, mendengarkan ya teman-teman ya. Paham dengan mendengarkan kayak gitu maksudnya Francis and get used to learn from listening. Jadi terbiasa untuk belajar dari mendengarkan. And also understanding the context of an audio. Nah, jadi dan juga memahami konteks atau inti dari sebuah audio yang akan kita putarkan dan kita dengarkan bersama-sama. Okay, so without further ado, let me jump into the following slide first. Listen to the audio first and try to write 5 vocabularies that you don't know. Or you can write down it, you can note it, teman-teman bisa menulisnya, bisa mencatatnya, it's up to you. Then later you can ask me. Yeah. Here, Branches, I'll try to play it for you. Jadi teman-teman mungkin bisa disiapkan if around you is a little bit noisy, so you can prepare using the earphone or AirPods, something like that, or using the what is that headphone. Kayak gitu ya. It's up to you, by the way. Yang penting bisa teman-teman bisa mendengarkan dengan jelas. And I'm so sorry, maybe it's a little bit slower the voice because it's the maximum as well. Karena maksimalnya juga agak sedikit kecil suaranya teman-teman. Jadi mungkin bisa menghindari sedikit something noisy or kalau memang teman-teman perlu, teman-teman boleh pakai alat pembantu kayak gitu ya, biar lebih jelas suaranya. Okay. So, are you ready to start it, Francis?
Ready.
Yes, ready.
All right. Okay, so if like this one, we would like to start it now. Ya, saya akan mulai. Wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3. Try to pay attention to the audio so you can hear it or you can listen it clearly later. Okay.
Hey Chantal, what do you do on the weekend?
On the weekend, I wake up and first I make breakfast.
Oh, what do you make?
I like to make toast.
All right. I often eat toast too.
Do you put butter on your toast?
I do. I put butter and jam.
Ooh, I love butter and jam on my toast.
Do you eat cereal?
No, I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, on the weekend, I don't eat cereal. On the weekend, I cook a nice breakfast, but I eat cereal during the week. What else do you do on the weekend?
Let's see. After I eat breakfast, I clean the kitchen and make my bed. What about you?
I also clean my house. I clean my rooms. I vacuum. I wash the windows. I wash the dishes. I do my laundry. I do that on Saturday, but on Sunday, I have fun.
And what do you do for fun?
I go to the park. I play sports. I play soccer at the park. Sometimes I ride my bike. Sometimes I go hiking. I do lots on Sunday. On Sunday, I relax. I don't study. I don't work. And I don't clean my house.
Nice.
What do you do on Sunday?
I also enjoy my time on Sunday. I really like to meet my friends, and sometimes we go to festivals or visit new cities, and we eat a lot of really good food.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, actually, we also really enjoy camping. Do you like camping?
I love camping. I love the outdoors. I go hiking often.
Oh, me too.
Oh, that's cool. What about Sunday evening?
Oh, Sunday evening, I relax. I cook a big dinner and I listen to music, and sometimes I read my book, but often I go to sleep very early on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And you?
Well, on Sunday, I don't cook. I usually order food. I order pizza, or maybe I eat at a restaurant. And then later in the evening, on Sunday, I always watch TV. So my favorite TV show is on Sunday night.
And what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is called Billions.
Billions?
Yeah, it's about money and power in New York. It's very interesting.
Nice. Maybe I should watch it.
Oh, you should, but you go to bed early.
Yes, around 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can see it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the first play ya, Francis. Itu yang pertama, teman-teman. Do you need to play the second times or not, Francis? Teman-teman mau diputerin yang kedua kalinya atau enggak nih? Atau sudah
I
cukup satu
think
aja?
I don't think so.
Puterin
I don't
lagi. Agak
Okay,
understand.
so now you kan tadi mungkin teman-teman mungkin ada yang nggak buka modul atau ada yang udah buka modul, that's totally fine. Nah, sekarang buat yang kedua mungkin teman-teman kalau memang ada sedia modulnya atau berupa di handphone juga ada kayak gitu ya. Jadi boleh sambil dibuka teman-teman. Jadi biar teman-teman bisa melihat jadi apa tahu ternyata oh dia yang dia sebutin tuh ini katanya atau apa kayak gitu. Sambil cek-cek ya Francis ya. Oke. So
Hey,
wait.
Chantel, what
Wait,
do
sorry.
you do?
Okay, tell about the vocabulary that you got, yeah, Francis. Sorry. Then make a simple sentence from it, kayak gitu. Nanti bisa teman-teman latihan praktisnya itu adalah vocabulary yang teman-teman dapat dicoba untuk bikin kalimat di situ, Francis. Okay, then we are going to play the second time audio, yeah. Let's pay attention to the video and here we go. Wait, sorry Francis, I permit to mute you all first ya, biar tidak ada noise yang mengganggu. Okay, come on, let's start it now.
Hey, Chantel, what do you do on the weekend?
On the weekend, I wake up and first I make breakfast.
Oh, what do you make?
I like to make toast.
All right. I often eat toast too.
Do you put butter on your toast?
I do. I put butter and jam.
Ooh, I love butter and jam on my toast.
Do you eat cereal?
No, I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, on the weekend, I don't eat cereal. On the weekend, I cook a nice breakfast, but I eat cereal during the week. What else do you do on the weekend?
Let's see. After I eat breakfast, I clean the kitchen and make my bed. What about you?
I also clean my house. I clean my rooms. I vacuum. I wash the windows. I wash the dishes. I do my laundry. I do that on Saturday, but on Sunday, I have fun.
And what do you do for fun?
I go to the park. I play sports. I play soccer at the park. Sometimes I ride my bike. Sometimes I go hiking. I do lots on Sunday. On Sunday, I relax. I don't study. I don't work. And I don't clean my house.
Nice.
What do you do on Sunday?
I also enjoy my time on Sunday. I really like to meet my friends, and sometimes we go to festivals or visit new cities, and we eat a lot of really good food.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, actually, we also really enjoy camping. Do you like camping?
I love camping. I love the outdoors. I go hiking often.
Oh, me too.
Oh, that's cool. What about Sunday evening?
Oh, Sunday evening, I relax. I cook a big dinner and I listen to music and sometimes I read my book. But often I go to sleep very early on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And you?
Well, on Sunday, I don't cook. I usually order food. I order pizza, or maybe I eat at a restaurant. And then later in the evening, on Sunday, I always watch TV. So my favorite TV show is on Sunday night.
And what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is called Billions.
Billions?
Yeah, it's about money and power in New York. It's very interesting.
Nice. Maybe I should watch it.
Oh, you should, but you go to bed early.
Yes, around 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can see it.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the second time ya, Francis. Itu yang kedua kalinya. So now, before we continue it, after hearing or after listening to the audio twice, I would like to discuss with you all about maybe I have some question to ask. Kayak gitu ya, ada beberapa pertanyaan yang ingin saya tanyakan. So do you pay attention to the audio or not like that, Francis? Okay, let me ask you the question here. Okay, so wait a minute. The first one, the question is, what does she put on the toes?
Butter
Apa
and
yang dia
jam.
Jam.
Butter and jam, by the way ya,
Jam.
Francis ya. Oke, jadi apa sih yang dia perempuan itu taruh tadi di sorry, di toast itu adalah roti panggang ya, roti panggang teman-teman. Roti panggang atau roti bakar kayak gitu teman-teman. Nah, itu adalah butter and jam. So what is butter? What is jam?
Butter is
Mentega dan selai.
Yeah.
yeah.
Margarin.
So, yep, margarine, or sometimes we can go with mentega like that, yeah. So then the next one here, Francis, the second question. I've write down it and I look at the quiz on the module as well. So what does he do on Saturday? Apa sih yang dia laki-laki lakukan di hari Minggu?
Clean. Bersih. Wash.
Nothing.
Wash the dishes.
Wash.
the park.
Go to the park. So,
Eh,
do you open
no,
your
no.
module, Francis? Apakah teman-teman buka modulnya?
No, no.
No,
No,
Go to the park
it's
and
on
play
Sunday.
sport and
I
go
write
Okay.
it.
no. And go
Okay.
hiking
I
there.
never
So
I
the
write
first
it.
one here, he told us that what does he do on Saturday? Itu adalah yang pertama adalah clean the house,
Yeah,
cleaning
clean
the
house.
house. Yeah.
Clean
And the
house.
second one apa, teman-teman? Yang kedua,
Clean
clean the rooms.
the
Ya,
rooms.
atau membersihkan
Clean.
ruangan-ruangannya. Then the next one, what is that?
Clean the car. Clean the
Hey,
motor.
wash the windows. Okay. Then what else? Do the
Wash the
laundry.
dishes.
Laundry, yes, laundry,
Ah,
laundry.
Wash the
sama
car.
apa lagi?
Wash
Sorry,
Wash
the
the
car.
dishes.
wash the car.
Ah.
Is
Wash the-
there wash the car?
No,
Wash the dishes, right?
wash the dishes, yes.
Wash the
Wash the
dishes.
dishes.
Okay. Then those all things or those all activities that he does on Saturday. Okay. Jadi yang pertama tadi membersihkan rumah, membersihkan ruangan, mencuci piring, kemudian membersihkan jendela, teman-teman. Kemudian mencuci baju, kayak gitu, Francis. Itu
Yeah,
yang
washing
dilakukan
the
di hari Sabtu. Then the third question, pertanyaan nomor 3, Francis. What does she do on Sunday night? Apa yang dia perempuan lakukan di
Order
hari
food.
Minggu
Watching
pagi?
watching
Dinner.
televisi.
Dia
Watch
perempuan
TV.
ya, dia perempuan, Francis.
Something
Cook a big
watch
dinner. Listen
Dinner.
to
Listen
music.
dinner. Listen to
Read
music.
Listen
her
Read the
book
book.
musik.
and go to sleep
And
very early on Sunday.
Yeah, that's true, by the way. On Sunday evening, she cooks, yeah, a big dinner. She relaxes, then she listens to music, kayak
Music.
gitu ya, teman-teman. And sometimes she
Till
reads a book,
watching
yeah.
television.
Dan she often sleeps very early on Sunday night, kayak gitu, teman-teman. Okay, so then the following question, number 4. The question is, what is his favorite show about? Apa kira-kira TV favoritnya, ya teman-teman, atau siaran favorit dari
Billion.
si laki-laki ini tentang
Many.
aboutnya, it's about
money and
kalau
About
Billion itu kan
money and
show-nya
power.
about money and
Power.
power in
New York.
New York. All right, that's
Power
very
in
good.
New York.
Then the following question, it will be the last question, yeah. And when does she go to bed?
Around 9 o'clock.
Around 9
Around
o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Is it very early, Francis? Apakah itu
Yes.
terlalu dini jam 9, teman-teman?
I think
Yes.
so.
I think it will be very early if we sleep at 7 or at 8. It will be very early. It's the standard, right? If we sleep at 9, I think. Okay. So, but the real definition, kayaknya tidur yang paling awal itu tidur jam berapa, teman-teman?
10 o'clock.
10. Yang very early ya, I mean ya, very early.
I'm some essential
7.
around 9 o'clock.
Okay. So, what about at 5 a.m.? Is it early or not?
5 a.m.
Too early.
Too early.
Too early.
It's time to
So, it's time to work, right?
no, watching the K-drama.
Okay. No. I mean 5 a.m.
Pray.
5 subuh nonton drama dulu, sis.
Oh, no,
Pray.
okay. Just pray first, ya.
Okay.
Pray. Subuh.
So by the way, I do, Francis. I do that things, Francis, sometimes if I have enough day or on the weekend, yeah. So I slept at 5 a.m. after praying. Then after that, I will sleep a whole day. I wake up, then I buy some food. Then after they sleep again, then I buy some food. Then after that, I hang out with my friends kayak gitu. Terus biasanya saya sih. So tapi nggak sering juga sih teman-teman, because it's going to be bad for our health kayak gitu ya, kesehatan kita. Okay, so in the following slide here, Francis, sebenarnya ada blank scriptnya teman-teman, tapi teman-teman bisa coba aja nanti di modulnya, because tadi sudah saya coba untuk buka di sini nggak bisa ya teman-teman, because I have to refresh my laptop then update the new one, the latest one, jadi nggak bisa teman-teman. Ini ada beberapa. Maybe do you have some question atau dari teman-teman yang buka modul tadi teman-teman? Bro, ini apa sih bro yang dia omongin? Gimana sih bro kayak gitu? Ada nggak yang pengen ditanyain mungkin dari teman-teman? Silakan. Or is it clear all, Francis?
Modulnya di sebelah mana, bro?
Modulnya sudah ada saya share sis di grup.
Oh, saya belum lihat.
Okay. So di grup sudah pernah saya share ya teman-teman ya tentang ininya. What is that?
Di
The
deskripsi
module.
grup.
Di-share kembali, boleh?
Alright, so let me try it after this one. Saya akan share lagi ya teman-teman.
Ada di grup ada di deskripsi grup.
Iya, di deskripsi grup juga ada sis linknya sis. Linknya jadi sis tekan tombol aja, tekan judul grup kita. Di Di situ nanti kan ada beberapa link
Ada
untuk
di
bergabung ke
samping.
Zoom.
Di nomor
Nah, di situ
2.
juga ada modul materi, teman-teman. Jadi di situ aja langsung di-download kayak gitu sih. Okay. So, okay, let me try to ask you again, Francis. Do you know how do you pronounce the vocabulary number 1? What is that? How do you pronounce it? The weekend. All right. So what does the weekend mean? Apa artinya the weekend, teman-teman?
Akhir pekan.
Akhir pekan ya, akhir pekan. Kenapa di situ pakainya the? Karena akhir pekan yang sama-sama kita ketahui. Akhir pekan itu di hari
Hari Minggu.
Saturday
and Sunday. Oke. So kenapa dia pakainya the, teman-teman? Berarti kalau ada yang pakai artinya weekendnya si dia yang ngomong itu sama weekend kita beda, teman-teman, kayak gitu ya. So then number 2, how do you pronounce it?
Toast.
Toast.
So what does toast mean?
Roti panggang.
Roti
Yeah.
panggang.
So
Panggang.
actually, maybe if you don't know about this one, Francis, for the native speaker, if they are trying to say roti panggang, itu mereka pakainya toast aja, teman-teman. Jadi mereka nggak usah pakai bread toast, tapi pakai toast itu bagi mereka itu sudah roti panggang memang. Maybe if you don't know, ya nanti teman-teman pakai roti apa ya? Roti itu bread. Kalau panggang itu apa? Toast. Toast bread atau bread toast kayak. Tapi bahwa sebenarnya yang benar adalah menurut native speakernya roti panggang itu bahasa Inggrisnya adalah toast. Ya, berarti nggak usah ditambahkan bread lagi. Okay. Then the next one, number 3. How do you pronounce it?
Often.
Yeah. Sometimes we can go with often or we can go with often. Yeah, often. So I do prefer to use often ya, karena if sometimes kalau teman-teman pakainya oven ya, often kayak gitu Francis, atau sama oven itu agak sedikit sama. Kalau often itu sering, kalau oven itu adalah oven itu teman-teman, alat ya, alat mesin itu. Jadi kayak oven, F-nya itu tipis, oven itu sering. Kalau oven itu berarti yang mesin buat pemanggang itu teman-teman. Okay. So, dan artinya adalah sering. Ya, teman-teman. Ya. Okay. So then the next one is number 4. How do you pronounce it?
Jam.
Jam. Yeah, it should be pronounced jam. So what does jam mean?
Selai.
Ya, teman-teman ya. Selai, teman-teman. If you don't know selai is selai. Okay. So then the next number 5. What is number 5? How do you pronounce it?
Make my
bed.
Hey bro, where are you?
All right.
bro.
So I'm so sorry by the way. Because by the way it was lagging, Francis. Barusan lagging, teman-teman. Sorry for that. That's because of my connection, right? Then let's continue it here. What about right now? Is my voice clear enough?
Yes, that's enough.
Clear.
Clear enough.
So number 5 we have make my bed. What is make my bed?
Membereskan tempat tidur.
Ya, merapikan atau membereskan tempat tidur. So bisa artinya
Membereskan tempat tidur.
tidy up my bed.
Make my bed.
Tidy up.
Tidy up.
Nah, tidy up atau make my bed itu, tidy up my bed sama make my bed itu artinya sama, merapikan, menata tempat tidur itu sama aja.
Tempat tidur.
Ya. So then number 6, how do you pronounce it?
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Yeah, jadi teman-teman harus bisa membedakan antara how you pronounce F and how you pronounce V. Oke. Jadi kalau F itu tipis aja, gigi atas itu nempel ke bibir bawah tapi sebentar, teman-teman. F. Jadi tipis. Sedangkan kalau if we want to pronounce V, so we need the vibration, Francis. Kita butuh getarannya. So jadi it should be pronounced v-
A
Ya,
vacuum.
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 So, jadi itu cara membedakan antara F dan V, teman-teman, dalam bahasa
Vacuum.
Inggris. Ya.
Vacuum.
So, kalau yang benar kalau di depan ini berarti bacanya vacuum. Vacuum. It's not vacuum, tapi vacuum. Ya, ada
Vacuum.
getarannya, teman-teman.
Vacuum. Vacuum.
Nah, so what is vacuum? Vacuum is a verb, by the way, Francis. Here,
Penyedot
vacuum
debu.
as a verb, bukan sebagai noun. So, what does vacuum means?
Menyedot.
Vacuum. Membersihkan kebul.
Membersihkan debu, teman-teman.
Debu. Ya.
Okay. So, jadi vacuum itu adalah membersihkan debu atau menyedot debu. So, ini adalah kata kerjanya. Kalau kata bundanya, it should be vacuum cleaner. Okay, that you have in your house. Ya, yang teman-teman punya di rumah teman-teman. Oke. Nah, kenapa di sini dibedakan? Membersihkan debu itu ada dua tahu teman-teman. Ada vacuum, ada dust. Tulisannya pakainya DUST, teman-teman. Ini.
Dust.
Ya, dust. Oke. Oke, so here branches. Ini artinya sama-sama membersihkan debu. So, do you know what's the difference, branches? Tahu teman-teman?
No.
Oke. So, kalau tadi vacuum itu menggunakan alat vakum, teman-teman. Kayak gitu ya, alat mesin untuk mesin vakum. Sedangkan kalau dust itu membersihkan debu menggunakan kemucing. Kayak gitu, Francis. Jadi kalau dust itu membersihkan debu dengan kemucing. Oke, so itu ya bedanya. Dan the next one kita punya wash the dishes.
The dishes. Mencuci baju.
Mencuci piring.
Piring.
Oke.
Dishes. Itu pelet ya.
Oke. So by the way di sini adalah wash the dishes. Ya, teman-teman itu adalah mencuci piring. The dishes itu adalah yang dimaksud di sini diartikan dia bentuknya frase. Karena dishes itu adalah sisa-sisa makanan yang ada di piring yang dibersihkan kayak gitu ya, Francis. Then the next one kita punya outdoors. Ya, outdoors.
Keluar.
What is outdoors mean?
Keluar
ruangan. Oke, betul. Then the next one kita punya order. What is order?
Order pesanan.
Pesanan.
Oke, memesan ya, teman-teman. Order some food. Okay. Then the next one is interesting. What is interesting? Menarik. So what about menarik ini? Feeling ya, branches ya.
Feeling.
Talking about feeling atau perasaan. Bukan tentang kegiatan. Kalau menarik kegiatan apa teman-teman? Aktivitas.
Pool. Activity.
Ya, betul. Pool, by the way. Nah, teman-teman kalau nyadar biasanya ke Indomaret atau ke ini ada pull sama push ya, branches. Push itu mendorong. Sedangkan kalau pull itu menarik. Gitu.
Menarik, oh yes.
Ya, sedangkan kalau interesting itu adalah menarik feeling ya untuk perasaan kita.
Ketertarikan.
Yap. Kalau ketertarikan itu bahasa Inggrisnya interest. Interest tanpa ada tambahan ing itu adalah ketertarikan. Kalau tertarik, Francis.
Interesting.
Interested. Ing-nya diganti ed, interested. Jadi jangan salah kaprah.
Tertarik ya.
Bahwasannya. Jadi kayak gini teman-teman. Kalau teman-teman menemukan kata sifat yang berakhiran ing, ya, yang berakhiran ing, contohnya kayak interesting, boring, kayak gitu. Dia itu bukan perasaan kita sebenarnya teman-teman. Tapi dia itu adalah sifat dari sebuah hal yang membuat kita merasa bosan, yang membuat kita merasa tertarik kayak gitu teman-teman. Oke, contohnya seperti ini. Saya kasih tunjuk ya teman-teman. Bosan bahasa Inggrisnya apa, Francis?
Boring.
Bosan itu bored. Ya teman-teman ya, bored. Oke. Bored itu adalah bosan. Oke. Kalau boring berarti
Membosankan.
Ya. Okay. So membosankan. Okay, like this one. Right, di sini contohnya adalah teman-teman. Misalkan, I am so bored because
Because
because the movie
the movie
Boring.
is boring. Yang ini, teman-teman.
Non.
Oke. Nah, jadi boring atau kata kerja yang berakhiran ing itu, boring ini kan membosankan. Apa yang membosankan? Movie-nya.
movie
Dia menjadi penyebab dari munculnya
boring
perasaan bosan, dari munculnya
bosan
si bored ini, teman-teman. Jadi yang benar kalau lagi bilang kayak gini, bosen nih kayak gitu, bukan pakainya boring nih kayak gitu. So sometimes mungkin banyak orang yang menggunakan bahwa boring nih, bahwa sebenarnya bored nih harusnya kayak
bored
gitu, teman-teman. Oke. Kalau saya bilang I am boring, boleh nggak, teman-teman?
saya membosankan
Boleh kan berarti, tapi maknanya aneh jatuhnya, teman-teman. Berarti
tuh
kita menjadi penyebab akan kebosanan orang lain kayak gitu, Francis. So, I am boring, berarti saya bosan, saya membosankan.
saya membosankan
Berarti yang bosan sama saya mungkin cewek saya kayak gitu, teman-teman ya. Mungkin, maybe
it's
it's
true
only
it's true
perumpamaan aja, teman-teman. Wow, that's true. Saya aja nggak pernah dengar dari cewek saya. Orang nggak ada ceweknya.
Masya Allah
Oke, so jadi itu, teman-teman. Berarti kalau misalkan kita pakai interested itu tertarik, sedangkan interesting itu menarik. I
menarik
am so interested because the movie is interesting. Kayak gitu, teman-teman. Jadi
Senang.
filmnya itu menarik dan menyebabkan diri saya akhirnya tertarik untuk nonton film itu. Kayak gitu, teman-teman. Jadi itu harus jangan salah kaprah antara kata kerja yang berakhiran ing ya sama
Ide.
kata kerja yang berakhiran ide. Gitu,
Ide.
Francis. Oke, jadi seperti itu ya, Francis. Okay, so we still have around 20 minutes ya, teman-teman. Kita ada 20 menit. Let's practice it. Francis, saya akan bikin satu topik that you are going to discuss with your friends. Topiknya adalah pertanyaannya. Ini, teman-teman. Bentar ya. So, what do you do? What do you do on the weekend? Apa yang teman-teman lakukan di akhir pekan? Ya, nanti ini akan menjadi topik yang bisa teman-teman bahas bersama teman-teman yang lain di breakout room-nya. Dan let's practice it ya, Francis. Dicoba. Tadi ada beberapa vocabulary, silakan diaplikasikan, teman-teman. Saya lebih perbesar lagi tulisannya.
Do on the weekend.
What do you do on the weekend? Yeah. Okay, so those are the question and the vocabulary. Dan saya akan kirim ini di chat. Sebentar. Maybe before we jump into the breakout room, do you have any question, Francis? Ada pertanyaan dari teman-teman?
Ya.
I don't think so.
Ya, silakan Sis Vina.
Please review about the topic today in WhatsApp group.
Yap. Saya udah lihat kok tadi siang juga Sis itu. So far nggak ada yang masalah sih kayak gitu. Nggak ada yang masalah, so that I didn't give you guys. And let me check it again after this. Kalau memang ada, nanti akan saya kirim ya. Okay, thanks a lot for that. And
I
I
have
would
one
like
question.
to. Yap, silakan bro.
About
Suaranya mulai.
about using home and host. My home, my host.
Alright. So the different ya, berarti ya perbedaannya ya bro ya.
Yes.
Okay. So if we are talking about home, ya, home is the circumstance, bro. Jadi home itu adalah suasananya, kayak keluarga, bagaimana kondisi keluarganya, kayak gitu. Itu adalah home. Ya. Sedangkan kalau house is the building. Kalau house itu adalah buildingnya, bro. Kayak gitu. Nah, penggunaannya ketika kita ingin menyebutkan kita di rumah, kalau di rumah kita mau pakai home, berarti D-nya itu kita pakai at home, bukan in home. Tapi kalau kita mau bilang di rumah pakai house, berarti pakainya in house, in the house, gitu. Nah, jadi kalau house itu adalah the building, building atau bangunannya, tapi kalau suasana, keluarganya, keharmonisannya, nah itu adalah pakainya home kayak gitu bro, bukan pakai
At
house ya.
home.
So I'm so sorry for saying that ya Branches. Mungkin it can be the example. Kenapa makanya kalau ada keluarga yang mungkin sorry kurang baik-baik saja kayak gitu. Kita menyebutkannya it's not broken house but broken home. Oke. Karena yang rusak bukan rumah bangunannya tapi suasananya kayak gitu
Suasana.
teman-teman. Nah, jadi home itu adalah suasananya ya, kekeluargaannya, keharmonisannya itu adalah home, sedangkan kalau yang bangunannya itu adalah house kayak gitu. So that's the explanation by the way, bro.
Okay.
Is it clear? Okay. So, itu adalah penjelasannya ya. Okay, so I'm trying to invite you to go to the breakout room, Francis. Okay, saya akan coba undang teman-teman ke breakout room ya. You can utilize your time. Saya kasih waktu sampai jam 20 lebih 5, 21 lebih 5 nantinya ya teman-teman ya. So because I have to continue kayak gitu. Nanti kalau memang kurang, nanti bisa teman-teman lanjutkan sendiri, but we are going to go back to the main room first later. Bentar, di sini. Okay, so I have opened the breakout room. Teman-teman bisa langsung sekarang masuk aja, and you can start the discussion with your friends. Have a nice discussion, Francis. Right, so we wait for the others first, Francis. Kita tunggu yang lain dulu ya, teman-teman ya.
Oke, bro.
Where is the people?
Sorry, pardon, Bro Ahmed.
I have question.
What do you mean, by the way, bro? I don't know what you say.
I have question.
All right, so what was that?
Tentang perenang itu ya apa namanya?
Yeah,
Beach pantai
pernah.
sama beach apa itu mas? Sorry
All
sorry
right,
what?
so
Gitu.
let me correct. If you ask about the pronoun itu kata ganti. But if you ask about the pronunciation itu pelafalan. So jadi be careful. Beda karena pronoun sama pronunciation. So sebenarnya cara bacanya sama, lebih ke penekanannya aja sih bro, kayak gitu. Kayak kalau pantai itu beach kayak gitu ya teman-teman. Tapi kalau yang sorry to say kayak yang ungkapan untuk pengumpatan kayak gitu itu lebih dengan penekanan cara penyampaiannya kayak gitu. Sorry, okay, I go to the beach kayak gitu. Beach kayak gitu misalkan teman-teman. Jadi kayak cara penyampaiannya aja sih sebenarnya teman-teman, dengan penekanannya, emphasizingnya kayak gitu, Francis. Bedanya di situ, bro.
Terima kasih.
Okay. So, Francis, yeah, all of you have back here. Then, by the way, for your information, I've shared some, maybe it will be the lessons for you. I hope that it can be useful for you, Francis, that I've shared in our group. Nah, di situ ada beberapa tadi yaitu vocabulary related to the topic about weekend, then some common verbs, yeah, including the transformation from the verb 1 to verb 2 and verb 3, yang umum-umum aja. So I just realized that actually I can utilize it. I can utilize the Meta AI that we have in our WhatsApp right now to share about that things to you, Francis. Mungkin dengan itu ya harapan saya sendiri pribadi that I can share more to you by the way ya. Semoga saya bisa utilize itu dan saya bisa bantu sedikit banyak nantinya untuk share beberapa pembelajaran about English to you all in our chat kayak gitu, Branches. Itu sudah saya share beberapa, maybe it can be useful for you. Itu bisa berguna buat teman-teman kayak gitu ya. Okay, maybe that's all for today, Branches. Before I close it, do you have any question? Ada pertanyaan dari teman-teman?
Bro, I have a question about extension.
Extension. So what is the question?
Kalau misalkan kita mau lanjut ke basic 2 tapi enggak langsung gitu kayak sebulan atau 2 bulan lagi itu nggak apa-apa atau
Nggak apa-apa. Nggak apa-apa sis. Jadi later if you want to start again the class and then you want to start it to the basic 2, you can confirm it to the customer service while showing your certificate kayak gitu. Jadi dengan sertifikatnya mungkin atau konfirmasi aja, saya udah pernah ikut basic 1, saya pengen lanjut, tapi kan maksudnya postpone dulu, nggak langsung kayak gitu kan, itu boleh, tinggal konfirmasi aja nantinya sis gitu ya.
Apa ada post test yang di akhir ini?
No, there is the post test. I have no post test and nggak ada juga pengecualiannya teman-teman. Jadi sebenarnya kalau di kelas webinar itu tidak ada kayak rapor di mana yang bisa buat teman-teman naik atau enggak, itu nggak ada teman-teman. Jadi pemilihan itu up to you. Kalau teman-teman mau tetap stay di basic 1 karena masih kurang boleh, tapi mau lanjut langsung juga boleh. Jadi nggak ada paksaan atau peraturan bahwasannya di ini teman-teman akan tinggal di kelas ini, enggak.
Bedanya in add on apa?
Oh, let me explain it. I will give you the explanation in the Meta AI nanti ya. Saya kasih di situ sis, because if I have to explain by myself, it will take a time dan I have to continue into the next class first. Nanti saya bantu dengan carikan penjelasan yang lebih mudah dengan Meta AI itu tadi, biar siapa tahu nanti bisa membantu di situ ya. Jadi nanti saya coba bantu carikan di situ sis. Okay. So any else, Francis?
Mau tanya. Itu kalau misalnya nama tempat kayak Puncak Bogor itu kita bilangnya puncak atau hill gitu.
Puncak itu kan namanya ini. Puncak itu kan kebun raya nggak sih? Bukan.
Iya, maksudnya kayak
iya, kita kayak pakainya ada kebun raya itu ada sendiri bahasa Inggrisnya. Botanical Garden.
Bukan Botanical Gardennya, puncak nama tempat gitu loh.
Oh ya, berarti ya pakainya ya Bogor Hill, tapi kayak kebun raya Bogor atau mau pakai puncak Bogor ya karena memang that's already the Indonesian name kayak gitu ya, nggak apa-apa disebutin nama Indonesianya aja sih kayak gitu.
Oke, thank you.
Oke. So bagaimana jika belum basic 1 tapi langsung ke basic 2, bisa atau tidak? I don't know ya kalau tentang itu bro, langsung loncat level, tapi kayaknya beberapa itu waktu itu dari previous member ada sih yang pernah gitu, kayaknya boleh deh, tapi saya nggak bisa pastikan itu kayak gitu. Jadi nanti boleh teman-teman tanyakan ke pihak customer service-nya aja ya. So karena kalau tentang itu saya kurang tahu, itu bagian akademik biasanya teman-teman. I just here as a tutor, jadi cuman bisa berikan arahan while teaching about the class kayak gitu. Oke, jadi mengajar di kelas aja teman-teman. Okay, so Branches, I'm so sorry. Maybe I will keep that first, and I will try to close the class because I have to continue into the next class. So let me close it by praying together first. Praying begin.
Bro, kelas ini terakhir tanggal berapa, bro?
Pokoknya kurang 1 minggu depan, sis, kayak gitu ya. Saya nggak bisa memastikan tanggalnya, saya juga lupa, nggak hafal. Pokoknya kurang 1 minggu ke depan, kurang 1 minggu aja.
Berarti 30-31 ada kelas ya?
Kemungkinan nanti saya follow up lagi sis, karena belum tahu nanti akan diliburkan atau tidak, kayak gitu ya. So saya akan follow up informasinya kalau memang sudah dapat dari pihak akademik nantinya, kayak gitu. Okay, so maybe that's all first from me, Francis, and thanks a lot for coming today. The last I say, see you tomorrow and have a good night, Francis. Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.